Hey, girl.
Hey, how you doing this evening?
What are you doing out here, huh?
What you got in the bag?
Well, doesn't have a drink. Huh? You should be out here by yourself right now, huh?
Yeah, a
Pretty
little
little
lady
thing
like
like
you.
yourself.
love this song. It reminds me of home. This is gonna be a really long ride if you're not gonna be talking and being this quiet. Where are you from?
Atlanta.
Well, you didn't get very far. How long have you been walking?
Couple days.
You hungry? There's an apple back there. Goodness. When was the last time you ate?
Couple days.
Well, by the looks of you, looks like you're better off on the road. Bad home life, right? Yeah, I get it. Same for me, too. I had a husband who liked to kick. He's not a problem anymore. Divorce, honey. 3 years. How's the apple?
Walker. Where? All right, man. I'll be there in 10 minutes.
Don't you know it's dangerous to hitchhike alone? You're just gonna stand there, hop in, head as far as Asheville.
Very good, my dear. I knew you had it in you. You could have shared at least. But I understand. You'll get less impulsive next time.
There won't be a next time. I'm done with this. I'm not a killer.
There's a simple saying that transcends all worlds. If you don't eat, you die. Oh, I forgot. That's what you wanted in the first place, isn't it? You silly child. Mommy, Daddy didn't love me enough. Or Daddy loved me too much. Life is so hard. Boo-hoo.
I would have never asked for this.
To be honest, you were never good enough for this. I should have eaten you and tossed you out like spent chicken bones. To think I spend all my time and energy in making you immortal. I saved you from your misery. And this is how you repay me.
I would have never asked for this. You killed me. I wish you would have just finished it.
Fine then. So be it. You're on your own. If you last that long.
So, you're telling me there's 3 or 4 bodies?
3 bodies.
Okay. Well, let's just make sure we didn't miss anything. And I mean, if you gridded everything out, then let's just double check over there. Should be good.
You got it.
Thanks, man.
What you got?
Another day in paradise. 2, maybe 3 victims, I think. Maybe 4. Dismembered, drained of blood, put in trash bags. I don't know. We might be looking at a serial killer. Or a vampire.
Vampire. What's next? We got leprechauns? Dismembered, huh? Like the others.
Yeah.
How long they been here?
Cruiser came by about 4. Saw a pack of dogs gnawed on one of the arms.
Any idea?
No. We're still trying to piece that together.
Tire tracks? Anything substantial?
Not around here. This place, everybody just shoots up here 24/7 and got cars coming in and out of here. We'll never find anything.
Well, just let me know what you find anyway.
You look spent, brother. You getting any sleep?
No.
You know, I got something for that.
Pills don't work. Besides, last time I took them, I ended up 4 towns over in my pajamas.
You wear pajamas?
Who's that?
I don't know. Some looky-loos. Been here all night.
All right, man. Tell you what. Keep at it. Let me know when the coroner's finished with them. I'm gonna head to the house.
All right, brother.
All right.
Be good. Jeremy, how we going?
Right this way, my lady.
Thank you.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
Pretty cool.
What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. They got a lot of stuff here.
Yeah, no, this place is awesome. I hang out here quite a bit. Yeah, check this out. Creepy, huh?
That guy.
Yeah. So what are you thinking for dinner? Because I know we just ate cheeseburgers the other day, but I could just really love and crush a bacon burger.
I don't know if I'm feeling that.
Okay. Alright. Oh, they're gonna get so pissed if I put this back in the wrong spot, but
Just pick a spot. It's probably
I
fine.
think it's right there. Alright, so I mean, pizza would normally be cool with me, but the thing about that is, it's just greasy, and I've been trying to work out a little bit and get in better shape, and it's just,
But you were just saying you wanted a cheeseburger.
I mean, yeah, but it's different, just, I have a craving for bacon, I love to pump my cholesterol up,
Well, what about Chinese?
Chinese is always a good option, but then I'm like hungry still like 10 minutes after, so.
You're so picky. Okay, what about Mexican?
I could do it, because again, it's cheap, but
I love tacos.
I mean, I like queso too, but I don't know, I mean, I don't know, would you settle for like breakfast? I can make some really good pancakes.
Maybe.
Maybe. Well, I also know how to scramble an egg, but the thing about breakfast is it's not near my favorite meal, which is dessert.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. do you have anything by Rob Liefeld?
Check the Youngblood section.
Do you have anything that's kind of like racy?
We doing the back? Are you guys sure you're old enough for that?
Seriously? Okay, so you go that way. I'll go get the Youngblood and meet you back over here.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Bottom rack. Second from the right.
Kyle. This isn't funny. You can get up. Kyle?
I didn't get to finish my dinner with all of this noise. But that does mean I can't get started on dessert. I have cravings, you see. Needs, you know? Some say it's an iron deficiency. Others just think I'm a freak. To tell you the truth, I just like the taste. The power that it gives one. What once was yours, giving you life, is now mine. All life has blood. All blood is life. What I take from you, I will carry with me forever. You will be mine. I will be your God.
Stop it!
It'll ruin the taste.
Damn it, Albert, quit fidgeting. I'm gonna get blood everywhere. Stay still, this won't hurt a bit, okay?
Oh, sweetie, there's nothing you could do to hurt me. You're too pretty.
Albert, are you flirting with me? You staying clean like we discussed? Because you know I can't give you the special rate unless you're staying clean.
Yes, ma'am. Ever since our little arrangement, I've been on the straight and narrow. I'm seeing the VA doc. Staying away from needles. I'm even looking at a lift in my housing situation.
That's good to hear, Albert. You stay there, take a nap. I'll be right back to check on you. All right. Here you go, Albert. Don't spend it all in one place.
I've been trying to spend it on taking a pretty girl out to dinner, but she keeps shooting me down.
Now, Albert, you know I can't date Patience. Just wouldn't be right. But as always, you flatter me. Now listen, you're my last one for tonight before I close up shop. You got a place to stay?
Don't you worry about me. I'll be just fine. But can I walk you to your car? This ain't the best neighborhood.
I'm a big girl, Albert. I can take care of myself. But listen, you need to get to the homeless shelter before the last bed gets taken, okay? See you in a few days?
You betcha, sweetheart.
Hi, I'm your neighbor, Walker. I saw you come in last night. Not that I'm stalking, but looked like you might have been in some trouble. I'm a cop. I'm the police. You know, actually a detective. But again, looked like you were in some trouble and like you had some...
Blood? It was blood. I work at a blood bank. One of the bags exploded on me last night.
That actually happens.
Can. But as you can see, not my blood, not hurt, nothing to detect over here. Just a girl who works really long shifts and would like to get some sleep before the sun comes up.
All right, okay. Well, hey, look, it was presumptuous of me to assume. Sorry to disturb you. You have a good night, all right?
Whoa, hang on. You do not have to be here for this.
It's fine.
Look, it's bad. I know you're still processing Emily's murder. I do not need to see that. I think you need to take some time.
Hey, I said it's fine. Drop it.
$40 pills, 200.
What are you talking about, man? Last week it was 40 for 100.
Shit. Inflation, brother.
40 for 100. Brother.
You serious? You pulling this shit? I'm trying to run a business here.
You don't like it? Call the cops. Now give me my shit.
You're real fucked up.
Tell me about it.
Trash bags? Trash bags.
You know what's good for you? You stop following me.
Hey, Pratt.
Yeah.
Look at this. They're different.
Yeah, they're different. One of them's a male and one of them's a female.
Oh, no shit. But look, this one, this one's been torn off like an animal did it. And this other one, taken off by a tool, like a saw.
Are you telling me that we are looking at two killers?
I don't know what I'm telling you. I'm just saying they're different.
Sorry I was rude the other night.
Jesus, you scared the shit out of me.
I'm light on my feet. I brought wine.
I got glasses. Come on. Yeah, I'm sorry about the mess.
It's no problem. Looks like you don't get too many visitors.
No, work keeps me pretty busy. So you had the night off?
Yeah, one of my few nights off. What's your wife?
Was.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. She's pretty.
Yeah, she was.
So, detective, huh?
Yeah. Family thing. Dad, grandfather. You know how it is.
Not really.
Well, you don't have any family?
Left home when I was 16. Wasn't pretty. Been on my own ever since.
Well, that sounds lonely.
Sometimes. Got my work to keep me busy.
At the exploding blood bank.
Yeah. That was an accident. I was careless. So, what you working on?
Oh, that's pretty nasty. I'll save you the gory details.
I work in blood. How bad can it be?
It's pretty bad. Dismembered victims, blood drained from their bodies.
Drained.
Yeah, this freak thinks he's a vampire.
He. You don't think it could be a woman?
The killer's got to contend with two people. You know, the men are of medium height and build, and again, you know, just dealing with two people, it doesn't make sense.
What about a real vampire?
Well, I've never met a real vampire, and I don't think Dracula needs an IV to drain blood.
An IV?
It's twisted.
I mean, I work with IVs and blood all night. It'd take a while to drain a person.
We think he's stalking him. Then taking him somewhere else and then dumping him there.
Do you have any leads?
No. But well, let's talk about something else. So, what brought you to town?
I like to travel. Been doing it for a while.
And the blood business? How'd you get into that?
Seemed like a stable gig. Blood never really bothered me. I mean, we all have it coursing through our veins. Giving us life, others if needed.
You're like a vampire.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, I was kidding. You know, you drain people's blood. Hey, could I come by your work tomorrow? I'd check the place out and then, you know, and see if any of the people there might have some information on this case.
Seems like you just need an excuse to see me again.
Well, there's that too.
I usually get in around 7. It's pretty slow until midnight.
I still can't believe you're out that late. You know, so these streets aren't that safe.
I'm aware. I can take care of myself. Plus, I've got a new friend who's a cop now, so got that going for me.
A friend?
Sure. Why not?
Well, friend, how about dinner? You know, us friends.
I like that. Let me pencil that in. Listen, I'm gonna go. I gotta get to bed before the sun comes up.
Hey, you know, I was joking about that vampire thing.
I just feel like if I'm up all night and watch the sunrise, I feel like I'm wasting away. I like the night better.
Well, can I walk you home?
I'm good. See you tomorrow.
Walker. Yeah, where? Yeah, I'll be there in 10 minutes.
Please, make yourself at home.
He seems delicious.
What do you want?
Now, is that any way to treat an old friend?
We were never friends.
Yes, well, I tried. But you just pushed me away. Never taking any of the gifts that I ever gave you.
Gifts? You gave me people. I'd rather die.
You know, you're an ungrateful little bitch. I gave you immortality. I gave you beauty forever. And you want to just throw it away like it's garbage.
You gave me a death sentence. You made me an eternal inmate on death row. And I've told you for 20 years I'm not a killer.
You're not a killer. What about the other night? You have killed. And you know there's a difference. You're just not taking advantage of all that you have.
That was different.
There's no difference. The humans are walking around life as if in a dream. They're like flowers in a field. You have to pluck them when they're peaking, or they wilt and are ugly and dead.
I think it's time for you to go.
Vanessa, darling, I only came to check on you. You need not be rude. Take my advice, darling. Start eating right. You may have the ability to live forever, but that doesn't mean you will.
All right, partner, what do we got?
2 victims. This is Albert Pennington, 60s homeless guy, comes in here to donate. Apparently exsanguinated. That means he's not got any blood left. Completely drained of his blood.
Thanks, Brad.
Just making sure. There's also one of the bags of blood is missing. I can't find his.
What about her?
Well, as far as we can tell, it's Lucy Giannopoulos. She is a nursing student and a phlebotomist here. It looks like, from all I can tell, she set him up, went back to the office, killer came in, she probably surprised him, killer whacked her there.
What about any evidence that points to a motive? Anything yet?
Not that I can tell. It's a blood bank.
How about cash? Any cash on site?
There's not supposed to be, but some of the guys around here were saying that some of the homeless guys will come in here and actually get paid by one of the nurses.
Her?
I doubt it. Not on a student salary. Are you kidding?
Well, cameras.
No. Not in a place like this.
I'll tell you what, see if you can get an employee list and then maybe the last year of donors, a list of those, and we'll go from there.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna make a call. I'll leave you to it.
All right.
All right, bud. Hey, I know you're not off, but we need you to come down to the blood bank. We got a situation.
Albert, who did this to you?
Mr. Pennington, how are you doing today?
Where's Vanessa tonight?
She had the night off.
She's great, don't you think?
Well, Mr. Pennington, I think so. I've only been here a few weeks, but she seems nice. All right, Mr. P, I'll be back in a second. Don't go anywhere.
The nurse will be back in a second. She can hook you right up. You're a big boy. I bet you got a lot of blood in you. Probably O positive. I bet. Universal donor, am I right? Hey, what are you doing? Stop! Get
Mr. P, how are you? What the hell are you doing?
I'm sorry to bring you into this, but do you have a client list we can access quickly? I've got to start ruling people out.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm breaking some sort of HIPAA violations, but yeah, give me a sec. Yeah, here.
Thank you, thank you. You wouldn't know anything about donors being paid for their blood, would you?
It's me.
What do you mean it's you?
I mean, I'm the one who pays the donors for the blood.
Why would you do that? I mean, doesn't that defeat the purpose of blood donation?
Look, these guys come in with nothing. The least I can do is give them some money for a hot meal, clean bed. I use my own money. We don't keep the cash on site. I didn't think it would be an issue.
Well, that still opens you up to the crazies. You need to be more careful. Are you okay?
Yeah, I have to go. I think all this just hit me.
Hey, check this out. I pulled this from the convenience store across the street. You notice anything?
That's the same car.
Yes, it is.
Can you pull a plate?
I'm working on it. I should have it in a few.
Fantastic.
I'll let you know.
All right, man. like to confirm that you own a late model sedan.
It was my mother's. I reported it stolen. Is there anything, new evidence?
Nothing as of yet.
May I get you a drink?
No, I'm fine, thank you though. Do you recall what month or when exactly you made that report for the stolen vehicle?
I believe it was March something. I don't recall.
Yeah, that's a pretty bad gash you got there.
Woodworking accident.
Might we'll get that checked out.
If you'll excuse me, I will grab a rag from the restroom.
Yeah, certainly.
Detective Walker can't come to the phone right now. He's a little tied up.
Who is this?
I'm sorry that I hurt you earlier. That wasn't my intention. You see, I'm your biggest fan.
Let him go.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
I'm gonna tear you apart and eat your heart.
As much fun as that sounds, I have a better idea. I'd like to make a deal. A life for a life. I want to be like you. I want you to make me like you. And as soon as you do that, I'll return this excuse for a predator back to you. And you can have as much fun with him as you want. That's what you say.
Fine.
I'll see you soon. You're fast.
Let him loose.
No. Turn me first.
That wasn't part of the deal.
Well, then I guess I can't hold up my end of the bargain.
you.